Alright, so for those none that are watching this channel, welcome to No Construction. Uh, I'm trying to do something different with my speeches when I go to commissioner's courts. I mean, there's so much to talk about in 3 minutes on a current agenda, last agendas, things they may not know about, but it's an impactful speech in 3 minutes or less. I mean, I do not have the skill to do that. I don't have somebody to help me write this stuff. But so, for those paying attention, if my stuff seems a little different, that's why. I'm trying to not say something really good and then, oh, I said two, three, four, or more other things, and the stuff I said that was really impactful gets lost. So I believe I kind of did that here. I, so I didn't finish my speech last time. You know, if I knew how to articulate better, I would have, just under the wire. So today I said to finish, I can see one day where currency doesn't buy food, but food is a currency. I doubt mechanics, lawyers, someone in the medical field will work for just one day's worth of food. Guess what that means for those wanting their services? Last week I put out real numbers to the county, and the response was about me saying Wilco is mostly older people. I don't mean it in a condescending manner. Life expectancy in the U.S. is 78. I'd say someone near or past that age is old. Life expectancy used to be about as old as I am now. And in those times, if I made it this far, I'd be considered old. I was also informed by the county about tax increase stops at 65. It doesn't. It's called homestead exemption and isn't automatic. It has to be applied for. It doesn't kick in until the year after. I apologize for the noise. I mean, it is super hot in the area. AC kicking on and off. Uh, I was informed by the county about tax increase stops at 65. It doesn't. It's called homestead exemption and isn't automatic. It has to be applied for. It doesn't kick in until the year after application. That's for property, not anything else we're taxed on. Schools, roads, businesses, and businesses with tax exemption. Bonds and construction we're paying for, much like what's behind the Walmart. Ross Perot's BS, right behind Walmart's. Taxpayers are literally paying for that. Dude is a known billionaire. And, I mean, I guess I know why some billionaires are billionaires, and probably some millionaires are millionaires. You know, they're getting everybody else to pay for it directly. You know, it's not, okay, build it initially out of my pocket and then make profit selling it. No. The real trick is, how do you convince taxpayers, or those supposedly representing taxpayers, to pay for the work from the get-go? What really gets me on top of that, I know for a fact those doing that construction, not only are we paying for it directly, all right, we're paying for the equipment, we're paying for the work, but then those companies doing that work get tax rebates. And that's where it truly hurts the taxpayers. And the construction workers don't care. The contractors don't care. You know, they're being paid at least twice for the same job, the exact same job. It's not, okay, one job site, two job site. It's the same thing, but in different locations. No, exact same contract. You know, related to building a TV. You know, we're paying for the material to build a TV. We're paying for the work to build the TV. Then you know, we're paying them again in rebates for the parts of the TV, and then if it's possible, we're paying them for anything else that is rebatable, be it food, other things, and you're not telling me they're even cheating that. Yeah, they're, they're, excuse me, they're doing it wholeheartedly. It's, they're if they know what to treat the system like, oh, this meal it was during working hours. Oh, this equipment here, this material, I used it on this job site, but really, I didn't eat the meal during work, and the material was never used, but I'm using it for a write off anyway. And that's what's really killing us. Even if all taxes didn't go up after homestead exemption, still can end up with many homeless because they can't pay their taxes. Those currently 60 can easily be paying 60% more in taxes than today in 6 years. I bet it's more with this construction running rampant, and who knows how much Texas Housing Foundation actions will add to our taxes. Anyone working for the county government or otherwise thinks I'm wrong, come up here on Tuesdays and say so. I'm not going anywhere. And I put that in there because somebody from the county, not a politician, came up to me and goes, "Oh well, be careful how you say old." Words like old are relative. What do we consider an old? You know, what was it? 17th century? I'd most likely be dead. So, uh, it's around there, a few hundred years ago. And as far as history is concerned, that's a blink of an eye. If it falls my age, I'd most likely be dead. Therefore, I wouldn't be my age. Uh, taxes this year compared to 2017, it's 40% more. So it quite easily could be well over 100% more, as crazy as that seems, in 6 years. Heck, it could be 100% more next year because the Texas Housing Foundation uh, has its clause in Williamson County, can do what it wants essentially. We got Ross Perot doing his own thing, and who knows what else that has escaped my radar. So, yeah, great. They're locked in, but that's for property taxes. That's nothing else. It just is. There's so much in the current agenda alone to cover in 3 minutes. Thomas Paine said at least once, "These are the times that try men's souls." Based on the actions of Wilco politicians, they don't represent the people, and yet seem to do everything possible to intentionally increase our taxes. No taxation without representation. This is one reason the founding of our nation took place. And the Declaration of Independence at the time was also a declaration of war. It seems to skip over people a bit. You know, and then I said, which raises the question: is that why so many trees are being butchered, chopped down, cut down, uh, without care? And reading to that as much as you want. I wanted to cite a specific incident, therefore, at least the proper year. I couldn't do that because I couldn't find hard evidence in a book, online, what have you. But yeah, so this all went down. Thanks for watching.